Bills at Jaguars.
I like the Jags plus 1.5. They're 4-1 all time in home playoff games. 8-0 since week 11 and have outscored teams by almost 3 touchdowns. They're 8-0 against the spread in their last 8 games. Remind me of that Carolina team with Cam Newton. They just got hot. And you're like, get out of the way. Get out of the way of this team. Defense is held opponents under 20 points or fewer in 6 straight games. And Trevor Lawrence in his last 6 games on an absolute heater. The Bills have trailed in the second half 7 of the last 10 games. That is no way to beat good teams on the road. They cannot stop the run. The Bills have the worst run defense of every playoff team. I like the Jags to win. Superman or not at quarterback for Buffalo, 30-27 Jayville.
Yes. Let me tell you right now. Let me not bury the lead here. First, I'm going to be live streaming this game, Jags versus the Bills. So, get after it. I'll be there to live stream. Can't wait. Please definitely check it out. I think I'm going to be live streaming every single playoff game. I think it's just going to be a crazy Saturday and Sunday. So, please be on the lookout. But the Jags are an awesome team. They are an awesome roster with an awesome coaching staff. If the Bills win, it will be a massive, massive, massive boost. It will be a massive, massive, massive accomplishment. If Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills take down the Jacksonville Jaguars, it should be seen as a huge whoa. Like, that is a resume legacy, flag to plant in Josh Allen's career. If Sean McDermott slows down this offense and disrupts Trevor and Liam Cohen, then it's a huge, hey, don't be trying to question, don't be trying to flirt with the idea of firing Sean McDermott. Look what he did to Trevor, look how he outcoached Liam Cohen, et cetera. Like, it'll be huge. It'll be huge. And so don't understate that. Don't understate that. Even if you really believe in the Bills, because sometimes when you really believe in a team, you can also kind of downplay the other team, but also you're just like, I believe the Bills, Josh Allen, et cetera, will beat the Jags. But in doing so, you understate and overlook just how impressive of a win that it really was. The most recent example of this is honestly the Eagles taking on the Chiefs and winning the Super Bowl. They obviously dominated them and destroyed them. And so it almost felt like easy. And the Eagles fans were, as Nick talked about, they were so confident that they were going to win. But it doesn't take away from just how impressive it was, especially when you look at how the Chiefs played the Buffalo Bills, how they played the Tex, right? Like how they played all year long, really. And you're just like, that is actually an incredibly impressive win. Not just a dominant win, not just a great team going up against a good team like it was. No, this was really impressive. And so that's what I feel, obviously, for very, very different reasons. But that's the flavor that I have this game here, where it's like, if the Buffalo Bills take down the Jacksonville Jaguars, it should be like, wow, that is a huge, massive win for the Buffalo Bills and Sean McDermott, as long as he doesn't give up 45 points. But, Sean McDermott, Brady, Allen, etc. Obviously, we have to see how the game actually unfolds, but I view it as a huge accomplishment because they have been great. As I'm dropping pens, they have been great. The Jaguars are incredibly impressive right now. Trevor and company are playing at an incredibly high level. And I think Liam Cohen is Liam, coach. Every team that just fired their coach should be so upset that they just didn't hire Liam Cohen the year before, that they had that opportunity because he was obviously available and you could have got, because he also went to Jacksonville. So it's not like he went somewhere else where you were just like, well, how could we compete with Chicago? Or it's like, if Jacksonville was able to get him, Baltimore could have gotten him. Atlanta could have got him. Miami maybe could have gotten Wright. Like, so every team that didn't get Liam should be like, gosh, timing really is everything. And so, yeah, the Buffalo Bills take down the Jags. Make no mistake about it. Do not downplay it. Do not pretend like it was some easy feat. Do not pretend it's because the Jags are overinflated and they're overrated in fool's gold. Do not. It's just, it would be a massive, massive accomplishment That's why I've just said this now, probably in half. This video, just a massive accomplishment, because it would be. And yeah, it's interesting though, because the Bills are favored at this game. And so I just think that's the respect that Josh Allen gets so much, and the inexperience that the Jags have. And that's fine. That's totally fair. But considering how these seasons have unfolded, and considering how the playoffs have unfolded for Josh specifically, I'm looking at Josh Allen, Sean McDermott, right? There are the two common threads throughout this whole Bills run here. And yeah, I think anytime someone shows up in the playoffs and they've shown their ability to do it year after year after year, deserves a tremendous amount of respect and credit. And although I think Josh Allen has showed up a lot more than Sean McDermott, this is the opportunity to disrupt this. You do that, you really do show your worth. You really do show your worth. So I'm excited for this game. I'm excited for all these playoff games. Honestly, every time I talk about one individual playoff game, I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait. This game is going to be so good. And that's why I want to live stream all these games, because it's just going to be a crazy day. So yeah, the Bills have their plate pool with this one. So Sean McDermott, show why you're considered to be a great defensive coach. Show why you keep your job, and why the Mike McDaniels, the Harbaughs, you know, the Raheem Morrises, all those other codes. Show why those guys get fired, but not you. But not you. Show that you can make life easier for Josh Allen and not have him be Superman, and can still come away with the win. Because spoiler alert, news breakac, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Manning, it's all these quarterbacks have been able to win really, really big games in the playoffs without having to be Superman. It's happened. It's literally happened before. It's actually quite common, except for the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen. So find your way to make that happen. Find your way to make that happen. And if not, then Josh Allen, go be Josh Allen. Take off your glasses and become Superman. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Buffalo Bills losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars? Let me know your thoughts. I read every single comment. It's whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.